I'm starting na, babe. Babe, stop that one, babe. The noise.
Huh?
The noise.
Shoot, it's too hot, babe.
Just right there lang. Oh, let's start na, babe. One viewers na. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. We're getting set up here for coffee time. How's everybody today? We are good. We got up this morning. I've already had my luau
Yeah,
for breakfast. Hello, everybody. Now we got a 2. Looking good. Can't wait to chat, or whatever you call it. How's everybody doing? Who is it that's on? Santiago. All right. Good morning. Good morning to you. Thank you so much. How was your evening? Ours was very good. Don't forget the videos tomorrow, sir. Oh, I won't.
You travel to Bayon.
We're going to Bayon tomorrow, so absolutely. We're going to try and do. We have a pocket Wi-Fi now. We bought a pocket Wi-Fi, so we're going to try and do live chat on the way to Bayon. Right? We can do that. So hey, we got a thumbs up already. Thank you. Santiago, is that you? Appreciate it. Whoever. Who else do we have on? Somebody. Oh, all right. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. We're
She's a girl, babe.
Huh?
She's a girl. Remember before she said she's a lady?
I'm sorry. I get confused.
Because they're using.
You're a lady, Santiago. Oh. Help me out here. Help me remember. Yes, sir. I'm in. Oh, I apologize. Honest, I do. I get confused. I tell you, we have so many people that come on here that I get confused. Thank you so much. Anyway, I really appreciate that, ma'am. Where are you at? By the way, I'm assuming you're in the Philippines.
She's in Manila before.
Manila? Yeah, I think so. I think I remember her being in Manila. Very good.
2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up. Wow, thank you. Who else is on here? Let us know. Ask us a question. Just say good morning. Say hello. Maybe Chas. I hope maybe Chas. I called you. I texted you. You said you would be on here.
3 thumbs up. 9 watching.
3 thumbs up. 9 watching. All right. Allie, my niece, back in Florida. You said you would be here too.
4 thumbs
Hopefully
up.
you brought Michael with you. 4 thumbs up. Thank you so much. 6 people. Great. That's awesome.
Hey, good morning.
Science and Facts.
Just
Good
finished
morning.
liking your video. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Wow, 12 people on already. That's
I'm
good.
the 4 thumbs up.
All right.
you.
Thanks. We got 5 now. Yes, if you watched the video last night, Russ and I, we wanted to go. That's a new restaurant that opened up here in Valencia. Um, Nick the Greek,
A nice guy.
and he's a very, very nice guy. Um, you don't see him in the video. We wanted to put him in the video
Yeah.
because he's a very, very nice guy, but he said he's shy and he'd rather not have his face shown. I could do whatever I wanted to show the restaurant or whatever, but just he didn't want to have his face shown, which is fine. We respect that wholeheartedly. Um, but anyway, went there, and just a little background. I was married to a Greek woman for 14 years, and so I ate quite a bit of Greek food back in those days. Went to a lot of Greek restaurants, and so I know a little bit about Greek food.
Seven
And
thumbs up, babe. Thank you, guys.
thank you for the 7 thumbs up. And anyway, we got there and uh, we ordered the food. I got a Yidos and Ressa got the chicken Slovaki or however you say it. I'm not sure, but it was good. We enjoyed it. The Yidos was good. The pita bread was good. The tzatziki sauce, it was spot on. Good stuff. I had a Greek salad. It was good. So, a thumbs up to Nick the Greek's restaurant here in Valencia if you get a chance and uh, go check it out. And the other thing about it was not very expensive. It was 650 peso for Ressa and I to eat there. Um, Ressa had her usual mango shake, and I had a San Miguel light. And so, for the two of us to have our drink uh, and the food, it was $10.59. Where can two people eat for $10.59? I mean, let's do the math here. That's $5.25 a piece. Greek food on top of that. So, and the place is nice. They get crowded. Um, there was a wait at times. People had to wait. He doesn't have a real. It's not a real big place, and he doesn't have a ton of seating.
No.
Yeah, I watched your video last night. I'm watching this now with my ad blocker turned off as
Yeah, he
promised.
opened that.
Oh,
That's good.
thank you so much. Hey guys, that is one thing that we did learn yesterday was apparently on live chat they have an ad blocker um, so that you don't have to. But I'm not so sure about live chat, babe. The ads in live chat. Do you?
Babe,
Does that matter? Good morning,
what's the name?
Tot something. The type on my computer is so small, guys. When I do this, I'm trying to read.
Totski Mihi
Tot-
2096.
I can't say it. But anyway, where am I from? I'm from my mother. No, I'm just kidding. Jacksonville, Florida is, well, actually, Green Cove Springs, Florida is where I moved from when I moved here to the Philippines. But I've lived in the state of Michigan in the United States. I lived in the state of Indiana for a long time, and then also Florida for 27, 28 years, something like that. So when I moved here, it was from Green Cove Springs, Florida. Good to hear that you two had a great time last night. Just take it easy on
Sugar.
San Miguel Light. Yeah, I know it. I only had one. I only do have one. Russ She doesn't let me get carried away. I have to drive too, so Ressa does not
Here in
drive.
the Philippines.
So, okay, you're here in the Philippines. That's good to know. I, I'm sorry, babe. Do you have that on the phone?
Yeah, I'm looking. The name is
Yeah.
Tutski.
We try and figure out the names here. We got 8 in the house. We got 7 thumbs up. That's
Just
great.
say na lang with Tutski.
Tut,
Just in short, Tutski.
in short,
Tutski.
Tutski.
Mm.
Is that how we say your name? If we use it in short, Tutski.
Yeah, because it's hard to put.
I'm sorry. I'm not good at names. I'm not good at pronouncing names either. I'm sorry. But you're here in the Philippines. Where are you at? We're in Valencia, near Dumaguete. But anyway, yes, we went to Nick the Greeks and we had a really good time and talked to him quite a bit, learned a little bit about him. He's been here in the Philippines for 11 years, been with his Filipino uh, partner for 11 years. He loves it here. Um, he he was glad to get away from the United States or Canada. I believe Toronto, Canada, is where Nick the Greek came from. Uh, he couldn't wait to get out of there, so when he could, he did, and he came here to the Philippines and Dumaguete, as a matter of fact, and then moved up here to Valencia. He's only had the restaurant. I'm not sure. It's only been a month, maybe something like that. It's not been very long, but he's very successful. And I'll tell you something. Um, Back in the United States, now I don't know how it is here in the Philippines, but I can tell you in the United States, restaurants that are open and run by Greeks are 9 times out of 10 the only restaurants that survive because Greek people know how to run a restaurant.
I am in Davao now.
Oh, you're in Davao. All right, very good. How is Davao? Scott, he's on. Scott's on now.
Sorry, you two just got on. Good morning.
Good morning to you, sir. Well, it's night to you, 9 o'clock. Good to see you, Scott. Thank you so much again for your contribution.
How are you?
How are you, sir? Yes. Anyway, like I was saying, anyone that has a restaurant, if they're Greek and they have a restaurant, they're successful. And I can remember back in the day, it's been years ago, but
Hey, Scott, like that. Scott, my name is Rasa.
RESA.
Yeah, like this. And never mind, that's fine.
It's not a big deal.
I'm kidding.
Russ is up already this morning with her joke. She's joking this morning. But anyway, years ago, back in the day, my in-laws and my wife and I would go. Um, we would go to the Greek restaurant in the morning for breakfast, and back in the day, you would get 3 eggs, fried potatoes, and toast for 99 cents. And then if you wanted meat, a sausage or bacon or ham, it was $1.99. And then your coffee, I think your coffee was free, and it was endless cups of coffee. And That's what I'm saying. They knew how to do it. They knew how to get people in the restaurants for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And of course, their food was always very good. Um, back in the states, restaurants, open, and they have quite a bit of equipment at their expose. Their um, hands, but here in the Philippines, you're limited probably to the amount of equipment, type of equipment you can get. So people that open restaurants here, it's kind of old school. They do what they have to do to make
Right.
their food. And science and facts. Congratulations, then. Didn't know you two were already married. I thought you were still in a fiance boyfriend. Oh, we are. We are. Russ and I are.
The same at this moment. I said to Steph.
No, these are friendship rings that my beautiful fiance um, got us. We have the date we met.
Right here.
We have the date we met and the year and all of that on the inside. She had them engraved on the inside, and so, but we're planning on getting married. We have a Greek restaurant up the street called
Sulu.
Zulu. Good pita. Yes, those are called Yidos.
Ah, we don't have
It's
right here
spelled
now.
Gyro, and a lot of people call them gyros. I mean, if you go according to the spelling, that's what it would sound like, gyro. But the real way to say it is Yidos. Um, don't ask me why. All I know is, like I said, I was back in the day married to a Greek, and um, her Yaya and Papu, and um, you know, Thea Ann. Their aunts are called Theas, and Yaya is a grandmother, Papu is a grandfather, and um, from that I learned a lot about the Greek heritage, and and I will tell you that the my ex-in-laws, Yaya and Papu, Chris and Ardeen Paraskas was their name. Um, they were two of the greatest people I think I've ever met in my life. Seriously, they were just so awesome. Um, but yes, they taught me a lot about the Greek heritage. Oh, really? Oh, really? You went to Greece in the Navy back in '87? Wow, that's cool. Yeah, my ex sister in law, um, she was able to go with my ex father in law before he had passed. Um, he took Lori, his daughter, to Greece. Went to Athens, but yes, I'm telling you what, Greek people they know how to cook, and they also know how to uh, have a successful restaurant. So I wish Nick the Greek the best. I really do. Like I said, we talked to him for probably 45 minutes to an hour. Had a good discussion with him, and it was nice. We had a good time. Speaking of food and restaurants, have you
Yeah.
tried popular fast food for the masses here like Jollibee? Just be careful with the fried chicken. It's great, real crispy, but fatty and cholesterol. Absolutely. That's Russ's, one of Russ's to go is Jollibee. I don't, as a matter of fact, right before I moved here in December, uh, they opened a Jollibee in Jacksonville, Florida, like 3 or 4 months before I decided to move here. And I went there. Um, It's very similar to this Jollibee, but it wasn't. It wasn't ran the same way. They had a little different menu, but for the most part, yeah. Ressa, if she wants to get something delivered, it's a Jollibee, you know,
Panda.
or yeah, through Panda. She likes Panda, so Jollibee is one of her to go tos. But I don't. I don't eat a lot of it. Yes, Mr. Randy, accidentally. You accidentally went to Greece? The Navy shipped you there accidentally? Wow. Yes, guys, we got 7 thumbs up. Thank you so much. You broke down?
8 thumbs
Come
up.
on,
Sir.
man. How's a big ship break down? The mechanic went to sleep. Hello. Hello. Iceland Eden. Iceland Eden, how are you? Thank you for joining us for coffee. We thank everybody for joining us. This is so
But
much fun.
aircraft.
Bad aircraft engine. Oh, okay. I got you. Hello. How are you? Hello, everyone.
Thank you for the 9.
Mildred. Mildred Adelco. Mildred Adelco. I hope I'm saying that right, guys. Please forgive me if I don't say it right. I'm not kidding you. One thing, I'm half blind, and two, the type on the computer is so tiny I can't see it. I can't put the computer up to my face, but anyway, good morning, good afternoon, or evening, wherever you're at. We got people on here from the United States
Philippines.
and the Philippines. So, good evening, good morning. We love it that all of you are here. We've got 9 here with us right now. Great. 9 thumbs up. So, that's pretty awesome. Um, we hope everybody has a great day. Good evening. We did. We got up this morning bright and early, anxiously awaiting to do our coffee live chat. And here we are. Correction, please. Wrong spelling. NG received, not receive. What? I don't. What was it? Hello.
It's okay, man. Look, how she was correcting me.
What?
Correction, please. Wrong spelling ng
Wrong
receive.
spelling.
Not receive.
Oh,
Oh,
she's
really?
saying you spelled receive wrong. Okay, we got it now. On our. I'm sorry. I guess I'm going to have to check the rest of spelling from now on. Thank you so much for letting us know that. I'm leaving by 10 a.m. this morning, an hour from now. Got to do
More in
the
save more. Kuan, dumagit.
groceries at S&M Save More. Oh, okay. Yeah, we go there. We go to City Mall, Save More all the time. We do that, or we shop at Hypermart for our groceries. But we found that Save More in City Mall is the cheapest of the two, and then we shop one couple times where Lee Hypermart. Yeah. Yes, Russ and I tried to get the groceries and all that stuff out of the way Saturday or Sunday if we can, but this last week I was under the weather a little bit. But
Forest Camp
Forest
Saturday.
Camp Saturday.
No, Scott, because you have something to do, errands.
Yeah, we have a project we're gonna work on Saturday. We're trying to go to Bias City on Saturday and help out on a project. Good that you have major grocery stores in your area that you can easily access. Yeah, they're pretty easy here. Hypermart isn't that far from us. It's only about 15-20 minute ride in Daisy, the Tuk Tuk, and it's pretty close and convenient. The ATM machines are right outside of the Hypermart. Um, City Mall, that gets a little hairy getting to that, but it's not really anything if you go at the right time of the day,
Yes,
just like
sir.
living anywhere. Um, Jacksonville, Florida is not the place you want to be at between 8 and 9 o'clock in the morning, or between 4 and 6 at night. I mean, you just don't want to be there. Um, and this is no different. I mean, the Philippines, Dumaguete, of course, where we live in Valencia, it's a small province town, um, but there are an extremely large amount of people um, in Valencia when they all get together, like on Sunday market. Whew, a lot of people, a lot of scooters, a lot of tricycles, a lot of everything. In fact, the plaza downtown is set up right now, and I think it's for the whole month. Right?
Scott said, Mr. Randy is my big brother now. You're my big brother too. Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you. That's very nice.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it's set up down there with okai stores and people selling clothing, shoes, you name it, they're selling it. And I guess it's all set up and will be for the entire month of May. Um, I'm sure it's to maybe boost, you know, leave it open for the kids or whatever to get clothes or whatever's coming up for the school season. Maybe I don't know, but most of the kids here that go to school, they wear uniforms. Um, we did see that the other day in Hypermart. They had the uniforms. In
Not yet.
Hypermart, remember they had the pants.
There's a lot in Kuan Unita for that one.
It is, yeah. But yeah, a lot of the girls here, they wear pleated skirts and cute little tops, and then their shiny little shoes, and the boys are in their pants, well ironed shirts, and it's really, I love it. It's amazing to see that goes on. Back when I was a kid, which was a very long time um, that's kind of how we were. I'll never forget. In August, uh, you got to go shopping for your school clothes, and you got 2 pairs of jeans, you got a pair of shoes, you got 7 socks, 7 underwear, and then you got 2 or 3 shirts, and that lasted you all year. And let me tell you, back then, Levi jeans and the jeans that they had, Wranglers, they weren't as good as they are now, because you might go about 4 months before the knees
Thank you for the
wore out of the genes. Thank you for the 9 thumbs up. We appreciate that. Um, so yeah, after 4 months, knees would go out of your jeans. You know, we were boys. We played hard. So I'll never forget my dad. You know, he didn't buy us new jeans because we had the holes. He had 4 of us boys, you know, and we were all doing the same thing. So my dad would go down to, we had a store in our town called Wonderland, and he would go down to Wonderland and buy these iron on jean patches. You know, they were about that big, and the hole in our jeans was about like that. And he would lay the jeans down on the ironing board, put this patch right on the outside of our jeans. And it's silly to say, I wore what my mom bought, not what I wanted. I looked stupid in pants.
What do you mean?
But yeah, he would iron these humongous patches over these holes like that on our jeans and then send us off to school. And I mean, everybody just had a heyday with that, you know. And then, you know, you're out on the playground playing whatever, and one kid would try and be funny and grab the patch, try and yank it, which did 9 times out of 10, it yanked the patch half off. And then one day, I don't know, he finally told him or if he figured it out, but then he started turning the jeans inside out and he would iron the patch on the inside of the jean. So you didn't see the patch, you know, and you didn't have a hole. You couldn't see the patch through the hole, but it wasn't that big. Oh my gosh, I'll never forget those days. And I'm telling you, we'd go through quite a few patches. But those jeans lasted us the entire school year. So whenever June came around, that's when we got out of school, usually around the 6th or 7th of June, I forget. Um, the first thing you did was you took your jeans and you took a pair of scissors and whacked them off right away at those, wherever the holes were. That's where you cut them off. And then you had shorts for all summer long. And I might add, by the way, our shorts that we cut off were also our swimming trunks. They were a twofold thing.
What's happening to JAC?
So to what?
The JAC.
Jay Easy, yeah, we haven't seen Jay Easy this morning. So good to Scott, you're on, man. We missed you yesterday. We had a pretty good time yesterday.
And also to Andy. What's the other guy?
Jay Easy and Howard.
Where are you, Howard?
Howard,
Sir
where are
Howard.
you, Sir Howard? Jay Easy, wonder where you are, Chastity, my daughter. You promised you would check in. In my case, when I was in elementary, we never buy uniforms from schools because it's expensive to get it from them. We always go to tailoring shops to have our uniforms made. It's cheaper that way. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I am. I don't know. I can't say it enough. You're going to hear me say it all the time, but the Philippine culture just amazes me. It really does. I am so thrilled um, the way that the kids dress to go to school. Um, I'm absolutely amazed at uh, how they get to school. The amount of, you know, the amount of miles that they walk in a day's time to and from school. Um, you know, I've seen them walking up into the mountain here in Valencia. There's a school on a hill here, and them kids just truck right along. I mean, um, I don't know. I don't. Back when I was a kid, when I was a young kid, we did walk to school, walk to and from school. Uh, as we moved to different areas and we got older, then yes, at times we rode buses. But for the most part, if you live near the school at all, within I don't know, probably a 5 mile radius, you walked to school and you walked home. I remember my girls growing up. I always took them and picked them up. I didn't. They didn't want to ride the bus and would whine, Dad, I don't want to ride the bus. Will you take me? So I just got in the habit of taking the girls to school and picking them up. I didn't have that luxury when I was growing up. You walked, and I was born and raised in the state of Michigan in the United States, and come November, just right around Thanksgiving, it would start to snow, and didn't matter how much it snowed. They didn't have snow days in them days. You you got to school, um, you know, and the thing was, if the snow was real deep and it would get up your leg, your snow boots would only go up so high. Uh, biscuits, I love that too. I love that biscuits. When you say biscuits, you mean crackers.
Yeah,
I
that's
love
biscuits
it.
right here.
I know.
Crackers.
I know. That was Russ said, "Oh, babe, you need to get some biscuits." What are you talking about? Biscuits, from the United States, they're dough and they're round, and you put them in the oven and you bake them. And thinking, wow, what are you talking about? We don't need biscuits, but there's crackers, and I love that. And you want some biscuits, babe?
You walk 5 miles in the snow like we said in South the Yankees.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. I'm not kidding, man. I am not kidding you.
What's
Um,
Yankees, man?
we had a blizzard in 1967, 68. I don't know, Scott, if you remember that back in the states, but we had a blizzard in 67, 68, and was I was a little kid, probably 4 feet tall. Snow was every bit.
Shout out Idol.
All right,
Smasher.
Smasher, how are you? Nice that you're here. Thanks for joining us. Um, yeah, we walked. I'm not kidding you. There were, I will say, a couple of days during the blizzard that they had called off school, and so we stayed home and whatever the case. But for the most part, we walked, and it rain or shine, man. I mean, you went to school, and I'm glad. I complained a lot back then because it was cold. I mean, bitter cold, man. Back when you're in a blizzard,
Babe, ask this
that's
one
very
more here,
cold.
babe.
Smasher, where are you from, my man?
If you have flour, then I can make you to some southern biscuit. Alright.
Oh yeah. That's
You know what's this
absolutely you
one?
get here. Why? Who
Hey!
is Chastity Martin? Who is that?
Werner says hey too.
Oh,
Oh,
Warner. My daughter Chastity, my blessing. So good to see you, babe.
hi Chas.
I'll be seeing you in person soon.
Where's the baby?
Yes, where's the baby? How you doing, Warner? Good that you're here too. Good to talk to you guys. I love you, Chaz. But yes, you know, I definitely. Oh, she's in her room. She's sleeping. Yeah, it's
She
what
is.
9:30 at night there, huh, babe? Yes, that's how it was
She's good.
when
That's
I was a
good.
kid growing up. That's good. Is she staying with you guys or is she with Gabe?
She
I
loves
rode
me.
my four wheeler in 6 inches of snow last year, and last time it snowed that much was my birthday in '74. Wow.
74 years
Yeah.
old.
No, 1974. Um, yeah, we didn't, you know, we didn't have any of the fun things like that. My dad didn't have much money. She loves her grandma and pop pop. Oh, okay. I got you.
Just visiting the street. No snow. Oh
Yeah,
boy.
I know. I That was cool. I do remember about the only way of transportation we got. My dad um, on the weekend, a Sunday usually, but sometimes it was Saturday. I had an aunt that lived way out in the country on the river, um, and my dad would take us out to my aunt Mary or my aunt Jane's house, and she lived on a dirt road. It was a dirt road. You took the paved road for so long, and then the pavement ran out, and it was dirt the rest of the way up, long way to my aunt's house, way up, and so we'd get to the dirt road. My dad would tie the toboggan to the bumper of the car, and then the four of us boys would hop on the we'd hop on the toboggan, and my dad would pull us all the rest of the way to my aunt Jane's house on the toboggan. We'd be back there just doing this on the toboggan, and it was fun. That was a lot of fun and cheap fun too. So I didn't grow up with a lot of money. We'd all be in big trouble here in the Philippines if all of a sudden there'd be snow here. The houses were never built for snow and
Yeah.
extreme cold weather. That's true. That's true. Um, yeah, you would be in trouble. That's for sure because not all snow. I mean, it snows sometimes, and it's not freezing, bitter cold. The thing about that is when it snows and it's not bitter cold, the snow is damp. Um, it's like wet snow. It's easy to make snowballs and have snowball fights and build snowmen and all that stuff. When it's bitter cold, the snow is just it's flaky. It's real hard and uh, it's I'll never forget how cold I was in the north, up north in Michigan. I believe it was 2 years ago. I went to my daughter Chastity. I went to her house, and my daughter Tanya Lynn lives up there also. Um, I went there over Christmas and New Year's, and ask Chash, she's right here. Ask her what I said. Just get a good look at me right now because I am never coming back here in the winter. Because I mean, I've been in Florida so long. You move to the south, or like we are here in the Philippines, our blood thins. Our blood is very thin. Um, you live in Michigan, upper peninsula in the state of Michigan, and uh, in the wintertime in the United States, it's very cold. So your blood isn't as thin, it's thick, and you can somewhat handle the cold. But I was in Florida um, 2 years ago, and man, oh man, I told my daughter, I love you, but get a good look at me because I'm not coming back to this. I can't take the cold anymore. And I don't know, being here in the Philippines, I mean, it's been hot here in the Philippines where we're at. for what? A good month
Yeah, but
or
now it's cloudy.
6 weeks. The last week or so, I guess, it's been pretty cloudy here.
What is it, babe? Hail?
We
Yeah,
haven't.
hail reported in some parts
I
of
think there were
Cebu.
some instances of hail, yes, reported in some parts of the Philippines, but it's not like a gentle snow. It's literally big chunk. Yes, you're absolutely right. We saw that the other day, right, babe?
Yeah. What does
We've
it
seen it
say?
where it hailed here in the
It's
Philippines.
38 tonight in Michigan.
It's 38 degrees in Michigan tonight. My daughter just see you can have that. I mean, I don't. 32 is freezing,
We cannot handle right here.
and that's going to be 38. So, and here we are in May, Chas. What's up with that?
Thank you for the 10
Wonder
thumbs
why.
up. Thumbs
Yes, campfire
Fire
time.
time.
That's right, Scott. Heck yeah,
Let's
man.
campfire
That
time.
is a fun part about the cold weather. That's
Burning
true.
fire.
Campfires. You go outside and you build a big, put wood in this thing and light it up. You got a big campfire and everybody sits around it. What?
I know it's crazy.
Yeah, I don't. Man, April showers brings May flowers. What's the deal? It's May what 5th, 6th?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's
It's May
what I'll miss and sit and drink around it. Yeah, that's good. You can sit and drink around here.
with a beer.
Yes, with a beer. I
Not this time, lol.
not this time. Yeah, what? Did you have April showers?
Ask Jessie, babe, if she go there.
If what?
If she go there. Jackson.
Yeah.
So that she knows.
If you haven't even had May shower or April showers, how you got May flowers? And if you do got May flowers, they're gonna die because of frost. What the? That's crazy. Is the grass still brown or is the grass getting green? What's the deal?
No, babe, the grass is pink.
Yes, I SNF. We saw that with the hail. I don't.
In Cebu.
It was in Cebu. Yeah, that's where we seen that, and it was. Those were some big
Yeah, that's
big chunks of ice, man. That's hail is up north. When it hails, you get a good hailstorm, man. It does so much damage. It hits your car windshields and just creams them out. Your cars get dented. It does a number on roofs. Also, it eats the shingles on the roofs up. It can do some massive damage. And I can only imagine a hailstorm right here in the Philippines with tricycles and
mm.
everybody rides scooters and motorcycles here. I mean, good God, that would be deadly. I don't know. We have here in the South Louisiana the severe storms now.
Right
Yeah,
now,
you guys are in the storm season now in May. Yeah,
in where Scott lives in,
Louisiana. Yeah,
that's too bad.
that's Scott. You guys get a lot of tornadoes in Louisiana
That's
when
the
it
one
storms.
that's the one that we watch on TV. Babe, no, you said like that.
Yeah, tornado.
Oh boy,
Or the wind.
you
Yeah.
need to go back to Philippines, Scott, right?
Are there people drinking outside in your area without their top shirts on?
I think our government
I
has
think
strict
our
rules for
government
that.
has strict rules for
No,
that.
we never seen.
And they are arresting people drinking outside with no top shirt.
No, we never.
Are you talking about guys running around without a shirt on drinking or women or what?
No, we seen a drunk guy the other week. Remember, he's
Yeah, we
not
saw-
naked, but he's sleeping on the road.
Yeah, we did. We had a couple of guys looked like they were both drinking, but the one guy had way too much.
Mm-mm.
And they come staggering down the hill where we live, and the one guy just staggered off on the side of the road, laid down, went to sleep. Right? Right. I mean, it was crazy. And then the other guy, Coda, says,
Hi,
"Hi, Pop Pop.
Popo.
8 is watching." All
Okay.
right.
Hi, Kota.
Yeah. I mean, the guy was drunk as a skunk, and the other guy that was with him, I don't know, it was kind of weird. He went down the road and hid behind a car and was kind of watching him. And then
Yeah, they're gonna
he
arrest
went
the
out
people
around
who have.
and grabbed the guy, and they started staggering down the street. It was crazy. We never, but he had his clothes on.
Yeah, he's not
Yeah,
naked.
he wasn't naked.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
What the top of the storms to KP water free. Oh, shit. Coda says, Pop are watching. All right. Hello.
Hi,
Hello,
Kota.
Coda. Love you, baby. Roof replaced 10 years ago, only F1s by Gulf here, but got 40 miles an hour can get bad. Yeah, that's no joke. Man, I used to be in the roofing business years ago, and we replaced a lot of roofs from
No, what's that one that we watch
storms.
about Gilligan? That's what Scott did. Like when the tornado come, he needs to tie.
Yeah, I I turned down
Gilligan.
a Gilligan's Island episode the other night, so Ressa could watch it. She'd never seen any of those Gilligan's Island, the monsters. I don't know, Scott. You know them, Chas. You know them, but she'd never seen it. So the one I turned on is when they were finally rescued off the island, which I'd never seen that one in all the years. Let me read one right here. Yes,
Yes,
guys,
guys,
drinking
drinking
outside
outside
at
at night,
night,
but
but naked
naked
without
without
their
their
shirts.
shops.
What?
Get arrested.
Heck yeah, man, they ought to do that. What the heck is a case of people drinking naked outside?
He's
Shoot.
not a professional drunker, huh, Mr.
Drink.
Red?
No, no, I'm back in the day. I mean, Chastity's right here. Yeah, ask her. I could drink. There was quite a few times I could drink, but that was back in my early days.
Stay safe
I've
there,
gotten
sir.
early, so stay safe there, sir. Here
Mm.
in the
Philippines,
Philippines, our
volcano
volcano named
Mayon.
Mayan has just erupted. About
About
30,000
30,000
residents
residents
have
have.
already.
Yeah, that's true.
It's the Pompeii maker volcano.
That's true, babe.
Really? Where is that?
That's part in Manila, Bayon,
Is it near
Philippines.
Manila? I love
Yeah,
Gilligan's
Gilligan
Island.
Island.
All the episodes. I no joke. I had never seen the episode where they were rescued off the island.
Hi.
Hello, Ronrica Hard. Oh my goodness, man!
Plus,
Some of these get so.
Placids.
We notice you. It's
Ron
RONRIC.
Richard.
Ron Richard
Placids 28.
Placids. Ron Richards Placids.
Hello, sir.
Hello. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. I hope you got some coffee. I do.
Oh, shout out to my family here in Bicol, Camarines Sur.
Where's that?
It's
What?
right in Manila or something.
Yeah,
Shout
but
out to you, sir.
I'd never seen the end, where they were rescued off the island, and that was the episode that we watched. And Russ was saying, Scott, that when them storms come, oh wow, when the storms come, you need to take a rope and tie yourself to a tree, because
Hello from the Philippines.
in that episode we watched, that's where Gilligan and all of them, Marianne, and they all tied themselves. The professor said we got to tie our huts all together, and when this typhoon comes or tsunami, whatever it was, it's going to wash the island away, and we tie all our huts together. It would be a boat. Voila. So anyway, they tied themselves all to something in their huts and tied the huts together. And sure enough, the big storm came, the typhoon came, and They all woke up
Yeah, there's a
and
typhoon. There's a hurricane typhoon episode too. Yeah.
uh,
Oh God.
wow, 12 thumbs up. That's good.
Babes, say
Uh,
shout out to their family in Kuandeg.
Shout out to my family here in Bacall.
Bicol.
Hello. Good morning. Good morning here in the Philippines. Hello, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning
Watching.
in to us. We really appreciate it.
Hello from Philippines.
Shout out to my family in Bacall.
Babe
Hello from
Talador.
Philippines. Hello. We're here in Valencia, Dumaguete,
The
Negros
Pitans say
Oriental.
near the Cup Beach. Oh, that's nice there, babe.
Sitting there. What?
The
Where is it?
Cup Beach.
Where is that?
I don't know.
Where is Dapitan? Dapitan sitting near the Cock Beach?
Oh, he's the new subscribers, DI. Thank you, sir. I'm the one of your new. God
All
bless you, Lord,
right.
and
All
more
right.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so
Also,
much for subscribing. We appreciate it.
he's
What?
the
Yes, number 94. Now we got 2394. That's awesome.
Thank you, sir.
On our way to 2,400 subscribers. That's
in
Mindanao, Zamboanga. Okay. All right.
Thank you, guys.
Yes, we're on our way to 2,400. That's
6 more left, and
6
we
more.
road
We're
to
at 2,400
2,400.
subscribers. Let me, while I'm on the subject, what's scary now is the recent weather forecast. Rainy season is coming soon, and
Yeah, in
heavy
May.
rains could displace much volcanic sludge. The Mayan volcano here once married an entire town of wow.
Cagsawa.
Oh my gosh.
Where's in Cagsawa, babe?
I have babe, you're from the Philippines. But entire town. Oh my gosh.
What do you mean?
It means the volcanic ash after the rain, because the rains came and it washed all the ash from the volcano and just covered an entire town. Like it would be like volcanic ash coming down the mountain right here by us and just covering the whole, town of Valencia. That, oh man.
Where are you, Chas?
Where are you, Chas? My blessing. Are you sleeping or drinking diet?
No.
Mountain Dew.
Hawaiian name for the mud.
Cajun. Hawaiian name for the mud.
What mud?
Yes, I wanted to give you guys an update on our. Okay. What you getting there? Pork chops and applesauce. Just wanted to give you guys an update on our watch time hours. You know, every time our chats, I try and tell you. Last night we figured.
300 na lang, babe.
I took a screenshot of our watch time hours, and we're down to 462. We went from 600 watch time hours we needed starting Monday, I think it was. Mm-hmm. We're already down to 462 is all we need. That's it. And then we'll become an official YouTube channel, which is awesome. 17 people, thank you, and 12 thumbs up.
Give
awesome.
Us 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Give 5.
Yogurt pretzels. Oh, yeah.
The town Cagsagua no longer exists under the very top of the long
church tower.
Exactly like what happened to Pompey movie.
Wow.
What's Pompey movie?
I'll be darned. But
thank you for the 13.
So we need 413 thumbs up. Chas, give us a thumbs up, my blessing. Sheesh. Give me 2 because
5 more.
5 more. Oh my goodness. We need 5 more and we'll have 2,400 subscribers.
Thank you, guys.
That's awesome. 462 watch time hours.
64. 464?
Huh?
Look at your screen.
462.
Look, babe, look at Chastity, babe. She gives you a lot of stuff. Right here, man.
Chas,
Oh,
what a clown.
and a thumbs up button ba? Yeah. Tell Chastity, babe.
You know, 462, babe. What's the matter with you?
Tell Chastity ba?
Chas, there.
Oh, yeah. Here you go.
There you go. There you go. You found
Thank
the
you,
thumbs up.
Chas.
Thank you, babe. We appreciate it.
Guys, we need 5 subscribers and we close to 2,400.
Yes, we appreciate it. Now, Chas, what you need to do is look on there and find our PayPal account for our donation section. Yeah.
Just one na lang. Just say Chastity to watch and don't skip.
So anyway, we're down to 462, and we're trying to
Look
do
at
this.
Chastity said. What's Ilma? What's that?
Left my AWS off.
Always the. You don't say it.
Always the bullshit. Chat. That's not nice. Anyway, we're down to 462, and we're trying to do this by
Yes,
the
the PayPal
15th
for
of
the
May.
rice donation. Thank you, Scott.
And I think we can do it. If you guys, all I'm asking is if you'll just turn on the channel, our channel, of course, on YouTube, and hit the mute button. You don't have to listen to my voice because I hate my voice too. I hate listening to myself. I hit the mute button every time. So if you just do that and let it run, and also in some of our videos, you'll see ads. They'll run ads.
Don't skip.
It's very important that you wouldn't skip the ads. Let the ads run through. And that's why I say hit the mute button, because then you're not listening to my voice or you're not listening to the ads and all that nonsense. And just let it run. That, I'm telling you, that will help us out tremendously with the watch time hours. And I believe, who was it that told us today about the ad blocker? But
go on.
there is an ad blocker button during our live feed, like we're doing right now. SNF was telling us that there is an ad blocker that you can hit on the live feed, so that during our live feed you don't get ads, because I guess that's what happened. I didn't know that. But you just hit that button and then there won't be any, it'll block all the ads that come on, which we don't mind that. That's fine. But our videos, if you'll just watch them all the way through from start to finish and go through, if there's an ad, watch, or leave the ad run. It helps us out tremendously, and that's what will give us the watch time hours that we need. And once we get 462 more watch time hours, which really is nothing for all of our subscribers, if everybody chipped in a little bit, it would go real quick.
And if you have ad blockers on your browsers, temporarily turn it off while watching the videos to help them. Thank you, sir. Yeah, he's telling to the people right here.
All right, SNF, she just said too, or he did. And if you have ad blockers on your browsers, temporarily turn it off while watching the video to help them. Absolutely. Absolutely. That will.
Thank you, sir, for telling us.
Thank you so much for telling us. Ad blocker is just a browser addition. Oh, add-on. I installed manually, but I have that turned off while watching your videos. I got you. Okay. We'll get to 462 watch time hours in no time, and then we will be an official YouTube channel. And once that happens, then Russ and I can start what we set out to do. And again, I mean, a lot of you people, you follow us, you hang out with us at coffee, whatever. But some of the new people that we that's on here, once we become an official YouTube channel, Russ and I, we plan on giving, start to give away rice, noodles, water. We've even thought flip flops, um, umbrellas, and right now, what we're trying to gather up is money to give the kids school supplies because school starts back here next month again.
June.
They're out now, but school starts again in June, and we would like to go down and partner with somebody here locally to help us out and get school supplies for the kids before they go back to school. Uh, I don't know if we're going to be able to pull it off. You know, we started kind of late, but we have Scott Stevens is a great guy. He has already donated to our PayPal account uh, to do that, and well, actually, we were talking about rice at the time, and Scott donated to the PayPal account. But at any rate, that's what we're going to try and do
If this
in a
is
quick
Ate
hurry.
that asking your help lagi about just finding her a job, I remember
It's
him.
nice knowing that Filipino kids in their school. We're going to certainly try to. I mean, if we can't do it just before they go back, we're going to do it during, very soon after they do, because um,
You have cash
that's
app,
something
I'll
that
send 20. We don't have one cash app, Chas.
yes. No,
Gotta help the
no, I
kids.
don't, babe. I don't have that. It's a it's a PayPal account that Ressa set up for all the donations, babe.
What cash app, babe?
It's an app, just like well, it's not like PayPal. It's like
Scan.
Zelle or something like that. But
Yes, I'm the one looking for client
yes, she's the one looking for clients in the U.S.
for accounting and tax.
You're looking for for expats here in the Philippines to do their taxes. Is that am I right? Or you're looking for people in the United States? You're here in the Philippines and you're looking for people in the United States. Yeah, see, babe, Scott Stevens, he just said don't use Cash App, they
Babe,
charge extra.
you need to give this.
Yeah, Russa has the PayPal thing. I don't know. Ah, look at the
John Lester Brown.
thank you to all the people that financially contribute to their cause. Very kind of you people to help Filipinos here. Hey, I'm telling you, we're so excited. We're if we just get our watch time hours and we can get, um, if we can get uh, monetized on our channel and get going, we're uh, we're gonna do. That's exactly what we plan on doing. And I don't know if you watched our videos that we have out, but we did a rice giveaway at Christmas time, Russ and I, and um, we worked hard. Russ and I worked
What
hard doing
what
the
are
rice and
the
all of that.
what are
And
the costs?
we had it planned out to, load up the tuk tuk and go up into the barangay and just hand out rice. And we had a little bag, a package of rice, noodles, But we started loading Daisy out here, and
Just asking what are the cost of eggs here.
I don't know. We paid 119 peso the other day for a dozen, right? 19. $1.94 for a dozen, Chas. That's what we paid the other day
Look
for
at Scott.
eggs.
Scott knows how not to speak Tagalog. Salamat, Mr.
Salamat, Mr.
Randy.
Randy.
Walay sapayan. Scott, walay sapayan. You know what's that mean?
Chas, you guys need eggs. We got them here. Chas, the baby cost you probably $100 to ship them here to the Philippines. Thank you, Scott. Please give me my, please give me lunch, even if it's just for lunch. I can send you my Gcash. I don't know. They're like $5 a dozen. Good Lord, Chas. That, I don't know. Where's Jay Easy? He's our, what is he? Do you also have Gcash accounts?
Yeah, we have.
So if there are local Filipinos who will discover your channel, it's easy for them to donate money to your cause. PayPal is not popular here. I got you. Yeah, Ressa has Gcash. She does Gcash. I tried to, but I don't know. You got to do a selfie, and we tried about 50 times, and the thing won't take my selfie. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm an ugly expat. I don't know what the problem with it is, but it wouldn't work. So I gave up on the Gcash thing. Lacking seasoning for ship. What? Aiken seasoning to ship there ahead of my trip to you too. Scott, when exactly are you coming here? Um, I have an idea for you instead of trying to ship it here to the Philippines. If you want to ship it to Florida, when I go to Florida, I can pick it up and bring it back here with me when I come back. Um, I have our neighbor here. We need four more for 2,400. Our neighbor here, Edward,
February 1.
he's having a hard time finding shirts and uh, shorts here in the Philippines because that's something that people, I guess, they don't think about coming here. I didn't think about it, but um, I'm not a big guy. I'm not real tall. I'm not heavy set or anything like that. And so I can, if I go with an extra large or extra large shirt here, I can buy shirts here. I mean, this is an extra large I bought on Apple Island. But people like Edward Keebler, our neighbor, um, he has a hard time finding clothes here. So I told him, if you want to go on Amazon and shop, go ahead and just send it. I gave him an address to send it to. And then when I go back to the States, um, I can pack that stuff in my suitcase and bring it back with me. I have some stuff I want to take back to the States with me to give to my kids and that I brought here that I really don't. I really don't need, and I'd much rather them have it. But at any rate, I'll have room in a suitcase to bring stuff back. So if you, like I said, if you just, I'll give you an address you can send it to, and I can throw it in the suitcase and bring it back here with me. and then keep it for you until you get here in February. But I mean, that's only a suggestion. That's not, you don't have to do that. But Edward also, he's got some medicine that he's been trying to get here. He's looked at several um, ways of getting it here that it's not going to literally eat him alive in shipping costs. And so that worked also. He's going to have that medication sent, and I'll throw that uh, in the suitcase and bring it to him as well. So there's ways of doing it. I mean, I don't travel back and forth to the United States all the time, but whenever I will be going back, I have some things to do there, and I need to see my daughters. I miss my kids, my grandkids. I had a new grandbaby daughter or grandbaby, uh, and I haven't even got to see her, and that's the first time for that because any of my grandkids that were born, I was always there. Yeah, I mean, why not? I I'm trying to figure out a way to smuggle Ressa into the United States. If anybody's got any suggestions, I mean, aside from chopping her body up and putting her in Ziploc bags, but
Cassidy said, I trip all the time. I can bring some clothes to Florida when you come.
no, Edward, I mean, he's going to buy his clothes, babe. Um, you know, he's a bigger guy, so
The waist getting big.
no, I know it. But anyway, I like I said, make it a I don't make a trip there a month or every few, you know. But this time I will, and I'll do whatever I can for Edward to get his stuff here and save him the shipping. And Scott, like I said, if you want me to smuggle some seasoning here for you, I'll do that.
No.
And
He said no.
no, Mr. Randy, do not bring here U.S. unless short visit.
She is
She's a
non-corrupted.
Yeah, it would be. I mean, I don't know. I Ressa would love the United States. Don't get me wrong. Louisiana's a beautiful state, man. Florida, the United States is beautiful. We have some beautiful states. Um, and Ressa would be in total awe with the United States, just like I'm in total awe of the Philippines. Um, a funny thing. Her and I will get in the tuk tuk and we'll drive up, up the mountain. We'll go to Forest Camp, or we'll go to the Vapor Vents, or go to Red Rock Hot Springs, or somewhere. And it's up in the mountains, and you're driving up the mountain the whole time. And along the side, you will see the river running through there, and the huge rocks. The water's just it's just breathtaking stuff to me. And the coconut trees are, I don't know, probably a mile high. Those suckers are some high coconut trees because they're coming all the way from the bottom of that hill, way up higher than what we even are. So that stuff just, I love looking at that. It's just amazing to me. And Ressa will be going along, and Ressa will say, "Yeah, yeah, another coconut tree," or "Yeah, the water, yeah, the rocks." She's born and raised here in the Philippines, so she's used to all of that. So one coconut tree looked just like the other coconut tree. Um, it's breathtaking to me, and that's how it would be for her to go back to the United States and see. Come on, Tennessee is breathtaking. Like I said, Louisiana is a beautiful state. New Orleans, uh, all Florida. California has its beautiful parts now. I mean, it's gone downhill, but it's still some areas that are beautiful. Um, so she would be she would be in awe with the United States about like I am here in the Philippines. But as far as her living there, I don't think Ressa would. I don't think she'd make it. It's just so different. Um, their culture here in the Philippines is just so different than it is in the United States. Um, and I don't mean it in a bad way. I'm just saying that um, the Philippines is family structure. 90% of the Philippines, it's family structure. These people, they raise their kids, like I say, the kids get up, they walk to school, they get through school, it's right on to college. However, they have to do it. Now, a lot of times in the province, the parents can't even afford college. So the kids will work and work until they can pay for college. That's what Russa did. She put herself through college and graduated college, um, and now she's into IT. But that's how it is here. And then a lot of times when the kids are older and they start working and have jobs, they then start to somewhat take care of their parents because that's how their culture is. You grow up, you start making money, and one of the first things that you do is you help your parents. They're older, they get older, they can't do as much, and so on and so forth. So, yeah, I run my mouth here. I'm sorry, I get going. Do not bring here the U.S. unless short visit. She's not corrupted.
I have called her.
Callista's baby is getting big too, and all
Yeah.
I know we saw
saw
him
that
the other
one
day.
the other day,
Nick
Chad.
called me. We FaceTimed, and Callista and the baby were in the
He's
car.
so cute.
They were on their way home from graduation.
The way he looks at you, babe, he's smiling,
Yeah,
no?
yeah, he was smiling at Pawpaw, and man, I'm telling you, that baby looked exactly like Callista. I think, but we'll get to see him. We'll get to see him soon.
Oh my
You too,
gosh, the
Chad.
taho is coming.
Um, I have a coworker who is in from Manila South on that lake. Been here 12 years and no tampo for.
You know what's tampos, Kat?
You know what tampo is?
Oh, that's taho, babe.
Huh?
Taho.
It's what?
Taho. The guy selling taho.
Oh.
If you miss your
family, you can FaceTime video call them or Zoom them for now. It's not the same feeling meeting them in person, but that you will do for now. Internet data here is cheap.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I FaceTime with them all the time on WhatsApp. That's what we use. And I do.
WhatsApp.
We chit chat back and forth, and you're right, it's not like being with them. I don't know. I think, my daughter's on here. I think I don't know what my kids think, but I was always close to my kids. I always enjoyed my kids, especially now I'm older. My kids are all grown and gone. In fact, I just had one the other day. Uh, her boyfriend proposed to her, so she'll be getting married soon, but she'll be the last one. And they're all grown and gone. So I'm pretty much, um, I found myself being by myself, and that was miserable. But this is a big change. I mean, I moved in my years. I moved from Michigan to Indiana to Florida. Okay, I never moved 10,000 miles away, and that's where I am. I love it. I absolutely love the Philippines. I it's so different than the United States. Um, a lot of people here, a lot of going here and a lot of going there. You go downtown Dumagetti, yes, there's a lot of traffic, tricycles, scooters, motorcycles. But it's not the hustle and bustle that's back in the States. I mean, you are up every day and you are busting butt to make mortgage payments, house insurance, car insurance. Um, you know, I mean, just everything is so your phone bill, your internet costs, all of that stuff, taxes that you pay on property, and you name it, it just stacks up. And so you get up every day and get to work. And God forbid you get sick for a week. A month would pretty much bankrupt a lot of people in the States. I'm not kidding you. That's how tight it is there. Now, I'm not saying that being here, these people are wealthy and don't have to worry about it because that's not the truth. They do the same thing here, but it's on a much smaller scale. These Philippine people, with their culture, they can build a hut, and you know they got kobos and things like that people live in here. That it isn't not the Taj Mahal. It isn't all the fancy this, fancy that. It's it's a place to live. The roofs are rusty. You think that they're going to get rust holes in their roof, and the roof's going to leak, which happens, definitely happens. The paint is not the perfect. But they're happy. These people are happy people. They're not disgruntled. They're not mean. They're not angry, um, because they don't have all the luxuries, and they're not working their fingers to the bone to have that. They don't care. Uh, don't get me wrong. You have people that envy other people here, just like you have anywhere. Somebody may have a car, and that's a funny thing. If people have a car here in the Philippines, they're rich. I mean, now a car here, a little car here, we figured the other day is 10,000 US dollars. Brand new car. It's a, what is it? That little
700.
that little car we have. What's it called?
Wigo.
Wago. Yeah, it's a Wago. Little bitty car. Good on gas, automatic. We figured it was 10,000 USD for that car, brand spanking new. Where are you going to buy a brand new car, brand new, in the United States for $10,000? You are not going to. There is not a car. You're lucky to buy a 10-year-old used car in the United States for $10,000. But that's the way it is here. But if you own a car, you're rich. Um, that's a difference in cultures. See, that's not how we look at it. If you own a Lexus, or you own a G wagon in the United States, you got money, and that's no joke, because a G wagon is a very expensive vehicle. Um, but you don't have all that here in the Philippines. It does not take much, and that's no joke, to put a smile on a Filipino's face. That's no joke. Kids are so gracious and so awesome here. Um, we get them by our place here every day, and of course Daisy the Tuk Tuk is out there, and Daisy has this on the doors and in the back and all of that. So all of the kids that come by, Russ and I will sit out on the patio, in the mornings and have coffee, and these kids will walk by and look up at us and subscribe, because the word subscribe is under this on Daisy. And they'll look up at us and just laugh and joke and yell subscribe. And It's so awesome. These kids are. Uh, I'll give you a little example. Our neighbor, he bought a motorcycle, and that thing's kind of big, in my opinion. And of course, he's in his 70s, and he wasn't used to it, and he has kind of a balance problem anyway. Um, but there was a time he went out and was going out the gate and um, ended up falling over on the scooter. Didn't hurt himself, but fell over. And these two boys from across the street, I don't know how old they are. What do you say, babe? 15, 14, 15,
Yeah.
12, 14, 15, something like that. I don't know, but these boys come flying over here before we could even get downstairs, because we live on the second floor, to him. Those boys were over here, had the scooter up, had him up, checking him out and everything else, made sure he was good, and away they went. I mean, just that fast. And it happened a second time, not that exact situation, but a second time. Here they were again, and I mean, Edward has tried to give them something for helping him every time, and those boys will not. They will not take a peso. I mean, this is the way it is here, and things are not. Um, they they just aren't the way they are in the United States, and that's sad to say. I love the United States. I'm born and raised there. I'm an American, but that's the awesome part about being here in the Philippines. Now, I haven't traveled anywhere else. I haven't been to Thailand. I haven't been to Japan. I haven't been to China, anywhere, any other place. But right here in the Philippines, that's the way it is, and I love it. I just do, only because the people are just so gracious, generous, with nothing. They have nothing, but we went to a birthday party 3 weeks or so ago, and we have another one to go to at this very same place this Friday. These people didn't even know us. We talked to the lady for 15 minutes one day coming from the Sorry Sorry store buying water, and were invited to a birthday party, got there, and it was as if they've known us forever. They didn't even start the party till we got there so that we could be involved in the prayer before the meal. This party was for her mother, who was up, she was up there in age. I don't know how old she was, but food, cake, everything. And now, again, she hit us up again because her 1 year old granddaughter's birthday party is Friday. And we got to be there. We have to attend. And that's just how it is. And I'm on I'm running my mouth again. Let me see here. I think the cost of living in the U.S. is way higher compared here. Not to mention our local currency, Philippine peso to U.S. dollar. It's $1 to 60. It's $1 to 61 and a half as of last night. You're absolutely right. I mean, that's an awesome part. You put 1,000 USD in, you get 61,500 pesos. I mean, and you're absolutely right. Everything is it's so expensive. I mean, my daughter, if you stay up with us on here, I think Chas is still on here. Uh, yeah. Um, she was just talking about eggs. Chas and her fiance, they live on a big piece of property in the upper Michigan, and they have tons of chickens. So she generates eggs all the time. And she was asking me what eggs were here, and I said that Russ and I had went to um, Hypermart the other day and bought 2 dozen eggs, and they were 119 peso for 12 eggs. That's $1.56 USD. Chastity about flipped because they're $5, 5 USD, which is um, 306 peso for 12 eggs here. I mean, that's how much it would be in the States. 306 peso for 12 eggs. So yes, you're absolutely right. Everything here is much cheaper. Our internet, we pay 1,599 a month for our internet, um, for our Wi-Fi, and it's good Wi-Fi. That's $26 a month, USD. Back in the states, your internet could be anywhere from $50 to $150 a month for just Wi-Fi. It's crazy. It's just crazy. I would love it too. I would love it too. After 42 years in aircraft work and travel the islands, cut off internet and cable because of 300. See, there you go. Now, Scott in Louisiana, he's paying $300 a month
That's 18,000.
for internet and cable TV. That's what I say.
That's why SNN said like you can get a nice apartment right there in the 18,000. See.
Well, I'll give an example, Scott. You know where we're at. We keep telling everybody we're in Valencia. It's a beautiful area. It's cool here. We're near the mountain. We're up the hill from Dumaguete, of course. Um, we have a one bedroom, very nice apartment. We've got a one bedroom. Um, I think we show it in one of our videos. But anyway, it's completely furnished. It came with the plates and bowls and silverware, cups, and all that stuff. I'm not kidding. Bed sheets and pillowcases, all that. No towels, wash rags, or whatever. But we pay 15,000 a month. Um, and right now, if I paid my rent today, that would be 244.32 USD for our rent. You are not going to live in the United States in a one bedroom. I don't care where you are. One bedroom apartment in the United States, completely furnished, for $244. No way. Now our electricity runs us about 1,000 peso. Um, it runs about 1,000 peso a month. I'll just say 1,200 on the to be safe. So that's another $19.55 for our electricity. And I run our AC. I run it quite a bit because I don't know why I do it. But Ressa, she's not even partial to AC. Ressa will live with this silly fan, and she's fine. And she's right. I mean, but I don't know. Maybe over time I'll get used to it, but for right now I use it. So that's what it cost us. And you will not live in the United States for that kind of money. It's impossible. I have a brother that has a nice little house. He bought it a couple years ago. Um, we did some remodeling to it and everything else. It's a little 3 bedroom, 1.5 bath. He rents his bedrooms out, and he gets $600 a month for one bedroom. I mean, they have use of the bathroom, of course, and the kitchen and whatever. But when people are doing that, they don't come out and sit in the living room and watch his big screen TV or fix a meal in his kitchen or anything. They fast food, they bring it home, they go in their room, they eat it, they bring the tray. That's how it is. $600 a month for a bedroom. So no, Scott, you will. I don't know. I don't know. You know, all your finances, but I'm telling you what, you'll live like a king here in the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're like me, you will love it. You will love it because it's not. It's just not. Thank you. I love my tuk tuk too. 300 just for internet, and that's 18,419 pesos converted to Philippine peso. Yeah. With that amount of money, you can already get a decent apartment here. That's a lot for internet. Yeah, it's crazy for the amount. Now I didn't. I will say I didn't pay that back in the states. Last couple of years I was there because I'm a T-Mobile customer. I've had T-Mobile for years. T-Mobile came out with the tower. It's about like so high and that big around. And all I did was plug that sucker into the wall.
Sophia
And
pays outrageous rent in Tampa.
oh my gosh, yes, she does, man. She does. They pay more in rent, Chastity, in Tampa for that one bedroom apartment than Josh and Amanda paid for a house payment. That's no joke. That is no joke. Um, but anyway, it was a tower that AT&T gives you as a customer, for your internet and Wi-Fi. And I just plugged the sucker in the wall. It's all wireless. I didn't have to call anybody, install this, install that, none of it. And it was $30 a month because I was an AT&T customer. So that's what I paid for, and I loved it. I did. Sometimes it would go in and out, but very seldom did it. Um, but it was nice.
No, that's good.
Anyway, yeah, it's that's crazy to pay that. Yes, science bills are terrible, even poor Southwest Louisiana. Yeah, it is. I mean, I'm telling you, and a lot of if you watch vloggers on YouTube and all of that, they'll say a lot of a lot of people, expats, come here to the Philippines for because it's cheap to live and this and that. It is, granted, and I can live, and this is no joke. I can live on my Social Security here in the Philippines. Ressa, if she ever gets a job, um, she's going to support us, but just teasing. But anyway, that is not the only reason that, not in my case anyway. I did not come here just because of the money. Uh, I made 2 trips over here before I ever decided to live here, and I love the Philippines. I love the people. I love everything about it. There's some. Don't get me wrong. Areas that are not the prettiest. They're not the greatest. Um, which sometimes does kind of get to me because you just want to do something to make things better for those people. But um, I love it, and that's why I came back. I mean, it's like I said, it's nothing. It is nothing to make a friend here in the Philippines. All you have to do is walk down the street. That's it. And somebody will say something to you, you answer them,
Look at
and
such as it.
you went there because you love it. Chad, don't lie. That is not why I came here. In fact, I told you. I did meet Ressa. Yes, I met Ressa. We met on uh, Christian Filipina, as a matter of fact.
And we
And
all
that
love
is,
her. I love
um,
you too, Chas.
we did meet on there and we chatted quite a bit. And yes, my first trip in March, I came here to meet Ressa. Um, Spent the entire month. We had the greatest time. We did a lot of things. And then I turned around, came back again in August. Spent another month here. And then soon after I went back to the States, I decided that's it. I'm going to live here. I want to live here. So, um, and yes, Ressa has played a big part in it. I love Ressa. She's sweet. Um, you lived in Clearwater. Yes. My daughter lives in Tampa. I got a daughter in Tampa, and I have a niece, as a matter of fact, in Clearwater. She lives there now.
700.
700. That was in 2005. Go back there now, Scott. You saw Chas's comment. Um, I have a daughter in Tampa also. Sophia, my youngest. Um, she's actually, like I said, she just was asked to be, she's getting married. Her boyfriend proposed to her the other day, who happens to be half Filipino. So anyway, and he's a very good guy. He's got a very good job. Sophia has a good job, and they're able to pay. I think upwards of I think it's $2,600 a month, 23 to 2,600 a month for a one bedroom apartment in Tampa. Very nice complex. Don't get me wrong. They're on the I think second floor, overlooking the swimming pools and all that. Granted, it's beautiful. Palm trees, you name it. Tampa's a very beautiful, beautiful area. They're very close to the ocean there. But it's $2,300 to $2,600 a month. Um, Now, if you can afford it, um, then more power to you. But
It's too big na, just if it's
2,500, yeah. See, that's what I said. It just I have another daughter. I have two in Jacksonville, or Green Cove area, Springs, in Florida. My my one daughter and her husband Joshua. Um, in fact, uh, I'll give a shout out to my son-in-law. He has a podcast. It's called "Where Are We Going with This?" It's a really really cute podcast. Uh, if you ever get a chance to check it out, my son-in-law is awesome. But anyway, they have a house, 4 bedroom, 3 bath, um, one, two, three, no, 4 bath, 4 bedroom, 4 bath house. They had built about, I don't know, 7 years ago, something maybe. I forget. But at any rate, their house payment, I believe, is somewhere around 3,200 a month. And it's a big house, and they just had a beautiful, beautiful swimming pool and hot tub and all that stuff put in. They took out a HELOC, which added to their house payment, whatever. But even with the brand new pool and everything else, it might be 20. It's 28 to 3,200. I don't know exactly what it is. But anyway, I have another daughter just up the road from them, Lance and Elise, my daughter and son-in-law, who is, again, Lance, my son-in-law, is half Filipino also. Um, they they haven't decided yet what to buy or when to buy or whatever. They're trying to get out of their student loans and be debt free before they buy a house. But they're paying, I believe it's 2,800 a month for. I think theirs is a 4 bedroom house also in rent. It's a nice house. Don't get me wrong, in a nice neighborhood. In fact, um, it's in a lot of guys in the Navy renting that neighborhood. That's mainly why they built it, I guess, for whatever. But yeah, that's how much they pay. So it's stupid crazy to live there, and that's on top of your car payments, your car insurance. It's just staggering there. Um, you know, health insurance is staggering. I mean, it's crazy. $600 in Philippines equal gets you townhouse in a subdivision here with 2 bedrooms, already with a garage for your car. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And I mean, nice place too. You're absolutely right. Uh, SNF just said that $600 in the Philippines gets you a townhouse in a subdivision with 2 bedrooms and a car and a garage free car. I mean that's the truth. That's what I mean. it's just it's just that way here. And again, you go to the grocery store. Obviously, people without a lot of money, yes. Um, you look at prices. I found myself. Don't get me wrong. When I first got here, I'm not kidding you. You can ask Ressa. I just walked through the grocery store. If I saw something on the shelf, I just threw it in the cart. I didn't look at how much it was. I didn't look at none of that stuff. And Ressa, she'd say, babe, no, not that one. Get this one. Look, it's only 20 peso. This one's 50 peso. All right, whatever. I don't care. And yes, now that I've been here for 6 months, I do look at the peso because she's right. Why am I paying more when I don't need to? You got two of the same thing. But it's ridiculously cheap to live here. Yeah, but they only have one bathroom. LOL. I had to wait to get ready, so I used the pool bathroom. Yeah, that's. Who are you talking about? At Soap's house in Tampa? Science, absolutely, very doable for me. There you go. See, Scott, that's. I mean, there are places here that you'll be able to get. A lot of people they like living on the beach. I would too. Tell you the truth, I I would love to be able to live on the beach and the doors, windows be screened opened and just hear the ocean all the time. That would be awesome. We have some people um, that do that, live here, and that's what it's like. I mean, that would be great. Um, yeah. Um, but I mean, there's things you have to decide. If you want the ocean and pay the extra money, um, or you can live like we do. We live in Valencia. It's down just below the mountain. We drive up the hill from Dumaguete, and we see that humongous mountain every time we come back home. Um, the cooler air, that's nice. So you give and take. I mean, everybody's different. I'm not saying we'll stay here in this particular place we're at forever. I don't know, but until then, we're happy with what we have. What are you burning up with it?
Sardines.
Oh, the fire is quite high. But yeah, that's anyway. That's the gist of it, and it's not. It's just you move here and you just learn um, that money isn't everything. I mean, I'll be honest with everybody on here. Ask my daughter. She's on here. I've had all of it. I've had new cars. I've had boats. I've had motorhomes. We've had different houses, swimming pools, lakes, vacations in Key West. We've had it all over the years. Um, and like I say, now sitting right here on this couch in Valencia, Philippines, at 68 years old, I'm content. I want for nothing. I really don't. I've had it all. I've I've done it all. Um, Russ and I, we love Daisy the tuk tuk. She gets in the back seat of that thing, and away we go. Um, you know, what? Yeah, she's always falling down in the tuk tuk. But um, you just learn. I mean, over the years, like I said, I've had it all, and I really don't want for anything, just peace.
Josh, you want to eat sardines? Right here.
Rest. She just cooked herself a can full of sardines, chat.
With egg.
With eggs.
With rice.
A little rice too.
Good to hear that inflation in US.
Good to hear that inflation in the U.S. seems crazy too. It's crazy here, but never thought it's a lot higher in U.S. The effect of inflation. That's true. I mean, it is here. You know, gas prices, diesel prices are up right now. So are food prices over this whole Iran thing. Um, but it's still doable.
Oh, I'm
You know what I
fast.
mean? Man, I'll tell you, man, it's just crazy. It is. You know, gas prices. It's if you take the liter cost, I think it's what now nine about 980, 90 peso per liter,
The other day is
and you add it
880.
up, 80 maybe 83.
That's the
Add
one
it
that is
up, and it's somewhere
cheaper.
around $4 or $5 a gallon for gas here. Um, Needless to say, I pull into the gas station and I'm on empty in Daisy, and I tell the guy to give me 200 pesos.
For this.
Fill her up, baby. Give me 200 pesos. That's $3.26 to fill her up. And we go for days in Daisy on $3.26. Now you own a car. I did. In fact, I got a car now because we're going to go to buy one tomorrow on a little trip. Um, I did stop and fill that car up, and it was $50 USD to fill that car up. But I didn't know how much we needed. I'd never driven to buy one before. It's only 40 miles. Once I figured that out, um, we turned the rental car in the last time with, you know, three-quarters of a tank of gas. So whoever got that loved it because this time when we get it back, it was dead empty. So anyway, that's about what it is. I mean, um, it's not that expensive at all. Funny how different states the cost changes. Absolutely, babe. It's no joke. 1,500 for a 4 bedroom on 6 acres. Where? Warner, don't ship me. I'm your favorite turd. What's the matter with you? 1,500. Are you talking about your house?
Yeah, why not?
Even shrimp on the coast is expensive because of petrol. Yeah, it is. I mean, you know, the cost is going up here in the Philippines over the fuel and all of that stuff. You know, I don't care. You can still get a jeepney here in Valencia. Get in that baby and ride it all the way down the hill to Dumaguete for 1 peso.
No, 25 na right now,
Oh, is it? They raised it 5 peso.
Because of the gas.
Oh my God! Because of the gas, they've raised jeepney prices 5 peso. Um,
That's it.
anyway,
Then
I
what
was
a lot
just
of message you need to read because we are at 11. So,
I just wanted to see what. Yeah, 25 peso. That's 41 cents. You can get in that baby and take it all the way to Robertson's Mall. 41 cents. It's fun too. I love riding. I love riding a jeep. Ah, there you go. Scott, he loves sardines with some Louisiana hot sauce. And they got the hot sauce, believe me. Louisiana has the hot sauce. That's 2 days of owning the boat. Day you buy it, the day you sell it. Yeah, you ain't kidding. Same way at the motorhome. Oh my gosh. Blackfin. Oh yeah.
babe, I just
Yeah,
had
that's
my
cool.
breakfast and guess what? It's from Jollibee, a burger and a tuna
Mhm.
pie. I never tried tuna pie.
Russ has never tried the tuna pie.
Yeah, I never tried that
She's gonna have to do that now. Now that you mentioned that. So your breakfast was Jollibee. Mine was Lugao.
one. And mine is sardine.
My favorite. Oh my gosh, lugao is so good.
With
That's
egg.
makes it. It's just rice with a little salt and a soft boiled egg
Yeah.
mixed in it. Oh gosh, is it ever good? I have to watch it though because of the cholesterol
The rice.
in the rice. But um, man, I love that. I just love that stuff. What an easy breakfast too. Scott, what is tuk tuk gas tank volume? Um,
200.
yeah, so it'd be two liter,
Yeah.
right?
With it.
No, I think it's about 3 liter. I think the tank on the tuk tuk is only 3 liter. It's a small, it's a real small gas tank. But that thing, I mean, Scott, you get here, you check it out yourself. They're awesome. They really are. And the thing about the tuk tuk is
Not get wet in the rain.
it can be pouring rain. You don't get soaked. I mean, that was one of my main goals, reasons for that. Not only that, but you go to the grocery store and you buy a grocery cart full of food, you ain't putting the groceries under the seat on your scooter. I mean, it ain't happening. Um, so that was another reason if we buy groceries or whatever we buy. I mean, we bought a desk for here that we put the computer and everything on. We had to get that home somehow. Well,
No, the guy
oh
delivered.
yeah,
And
we had
paid
them delivered.
500.
Yeah, we had the guy deliver that. That's right. Couldn't get the box was too big to get in the tuk tuk.
And we
That's
paid
right.
500.
Yeah, we paid a guy to deliver it for us. But I don't care. My point is this: um, if you go to the grocery store, whatever you do, and it's something that can go in the tuk tuk, you got room for it. And Ressa, I named it Daisy. I don't know. Chas will know it, and you might, Scott. Driving Miss Daisy. It's a movie back in the United States. Um, I thought that was cute because she gets in the back seat of that thing, and I just threw her all over the place. And away we go. Um, but that was my biggest reason was the rain, and you know, they have no stop signs. They got no stoplights here in the Philippines. Well,
Yeah, we have.
they, good God, yes, they got one. I'm sorry.
We have it right
And
there,
then
but
we got
it's not working.
Yeah, they got one, but it's not working.
Yep.
But that's the only one. So you get to an intersection. There's no stop sign, no direct who goes first, whatever. It's just really confusing at times. Um, and I did not want to be on a scooter, and I certainly didn't want to have Russ on the back of one in that situation. We rented a scooter the first time I came here, and I was just petrified uh, to drive that thing and go anywhere because I just, like I say, without stop signs and stop lights, it's the Philippine people understand it. They've done it their entire lives. They know what to do, how to do it, when to do it. I didn't. I just didn't. And I didn't want to cause a major accident. The tuk tuk, the one thing I was worried about was um, would it be like a car in traffic? Because it's bigger than obviously a scooter. It's got 3 wheels. Um, but I'm telling you what, I can still maneuver Daisy around traffic. Uh, there'll be a tricycle on the side of the road stopped, got traffic backed up. I can whip between that and a truck coming the other way, still got plenty. So it just fits me perfect. It gets me around the traffic. Um, it keeps us out of the rain. And it was only 195,000. You can't beat the price. And today, um, I'll just real quick, I'll do it today. That's only $3,100 cash money USD. And I got license plates for 3 years. I got registration for 3 years, and I got 3 years of insurance. Can't beat it. Can't.
That was for Scotty, babe. If Scotty goes somewhere,
Yeah, Scotty, you come here. I don't know. You might want to get around quicker.
Maybe you want corn.
There you go, Chas. Cost Chastity $60 to fill up her Jeep.
What Jeep?
Her car, the car she drives, it's a Jeep. $60 to fill that thing up, man. I'm telling you, it's staggering. Jeepney in 1987. He bought it for 150,000. Yeah, you're talking about Warner's house, babe? Yeah. Try an F-250 crew cab gas, 6.2 liter. What's that, baby? That's got to be $100. Is it diesel or gas? That's got to be $100. Close to it. You know? Yeah. Yes, Louisiana hospitality, Chas. You're right, babe. It's awesome. It is. Those people are very awesome too.
Chastity and
Oh
I
heck, no
have
Scott.
all Luciana manners.
I'll
Then
Jason,
Mr.
no
Randy,
Jeep.
I got to
Keep-
go get
I'll
me
keep
one
my
of them.
Jeep. I mean, not Jason. Chas says, "Oh heck, no, Scott. I'll Jason my Jeep." She meant I'll keep. She meant to say keep. She said, "I'll Jason my Jeep." That's what I love about Chas. She's funny. Mr. Randy, it seems you're driving Miss Recipe back and you're the chauffeur. Yes, that's exactly how it is. Chauffeur. I'm the driver. It's called a chauffeur.
Chaperone.
Chauffeur. Chaperone. Somebody, you go to a party, they chaperone. Watch. Chauffeur.
Uncle Chris would love it.
Yes. I told him that. You know, it's certainly not a Harley, but Uncle Chris would get a kick out of driving a tuk-tuk. Yeah.
He come here.
But he's chicken to come here. He won't. He won't fly. It's only 10,000 miles. I mean, why he won't?
Or just can go here
I
soon.
just don't get it. Yes, Chastity and I have old Louisiana manners still. Mr. Randy, I got to get me one of those. I'm telling you, get here, buddy. I'll send you right to TBS where I bought mine. There's different places to get them. You know, Roscoe and different places have tuk-tuks, but I went to this TBS and they did me a good deal, I think. I did have a little problem with the wiring harness one time. We went downtown and it just stalled. And it ended up being a wire harness with connectors on both ends that plugged in. And the one end had melted somehow. I don't know why it did, they don't. But the guy, we called him, that guy was here in 15 minutes from Dumageddon. He was here in Valencia in 15, 20 minutes. And worked, he got that thing running. I thought it was just a battery or something. But he dug into it, checked it all out, and it ended up being that. He fixed it. It was great. I mean, these people here. Do you own that? Yes, I bought it outright. I paid the $195,000 when I got here for it because I needed transportation, and you know the whole payment thing here in the Philippines. That's mind-boggling to me. How you know they collect the payment every day of the week, and you know you pay more. Obviously, you're going to pay. I don't know how much more, but it is definitely more. So.
The e-bike,
Do you own the tuk tuk? Have you considered e-bike, tricycle for alternative?
No
It costs around 30,000 peso, 488, but it will only need charging. You can charge it in house and good mileage. Yeah, I mean, you know, e-bikes and all of those, they're great. You're absolutely right. Even scooters are when the weather's nice. But you know, the rainy season comes. I can't hardly. I just can't hardly see myself in the rest of riding on a scooter in the pouring rain. I mean, look at what it would do to my hair. Heck, no, I'm what little I have. I hardly drive now if I don't have to. Yeah, but at $60 to fill that baby, I'm with you. I wouldn't either, baby. I know how it is. I paid them prices all my life. Gas, 90 bones. You pay $90 to fill that truck up, Scott. That's but hey, what's your options? It ain't gonna run on water, you know. So you just really have no choice. You have to do what you have to do, and I mean it's the same way here in the Philippines. People, um, it was funny there for a while, maybe for a week at the most, I think. The gas crunch was coming. Prices were going up, gas prices were going up, diesel, so on and so forth. And people literally stopped driving here. You could tell that the traffic was light uh, because of that, the gas situation. You know, you go a long way on a scooter when you fill it up with gas or a motorcycle. Um, but sometimes it's a long way from the marketplace to where they live up, up in the mountains. And I mean, there you go. Your gas goes. You're going uphill the whole time going home. Obviously, coming down is a breeze. But, some of these people live way up into the mountains and gasoline's important. Well, yeah, the tuk tuk. It's not going to be like a 4x4 though. That's the thing. Now, Here's your other option, Scotty. You're talking trucks and 4x4s, that kind of thing. They have here what they call uh, the truck. What is that? Multicabs. Yeah, and they're really cool little trucks. I mean, you get different variations of them where you have uh, front seats, back seats, and then they have a like a pickup truck bed in the back of them. You can have them configured differently. You can get a van kind of multi-cab that's got, I think, 6 or 7 people can travel in it. Um, or you can have just the front and the passenger seat, and then the rest of it be a truck bed. And they make those in 4x4. Now, what they do is they get them from Japan. I think it's Japan, China. Yeah, Japan. They get them from Japan and they bring them here. In fact, we have a place not too far from our house that does that. They bring them here and then they chop them up and they put the parts back together, make them different configurations, put new seats in, new headliners, new flooring. The only thing I think they don't change out the engine, the drivetrain, or the dashboards. They're all still in contact. And from what I understand, I did a video on it. As a matter of fact, if you look through the videos, I'm pretty sure I posted that. Say it's a 2012. In Japan, it was brand new in 2012. And they get them over here. This guy over here gets it. And this is 200, 2026. No, they didn't upload that one. Remember, everyone said it's just like 100. Well, we need to look into that. But anyway, they update the paperwork and the title to uh, might be 2024, so that the title says it's a 2024, but the thing was built and made in 2012. All right, so like I said, they don't change out the engine and drive shaft or drivetrain, but I'm pretty sure they go through them and make sure that everything is copacetic with the engines. And I don't. Some of them might have 40,000 kilometers on them. Some might have 50,000, whatever. I don't know all about all that. But they refurbish them is really what I'm trying to say. And they put new paint jobs on them. Um, they're they are cool they're really cool little things. And like I said, they make 4x4s. Now, Russ and I last year we went to Turtle Island, and some friends of hers. We drove the car to a sorry store, and then they picked us up in the multicab to take us down the hill to get in the pump boat to go to Turtle Island. And I mean, we went down a damn big hill. It was all washed out, in spots, and but they live down there on the flat. Once you get down the hill, they live down there, and then you hop on a pump boat, and from there, about 20 minutes away was Turtle Island. So it was so cool. We did a little video on that too. Um, but he had a multi-cab. It was a two-seater in the front, and then the back was a bed. So we all hopped in the back of that multi-cab, and he took us. It was a 4x4. He took us down. I mean, that road was a mess. But it had mud on it. Oh, it was crazy. I couldn't believe we were even doing that. But that thing went down there. It got down there where they all lived. There's 4 or 5 houses down there. And then we went to Turtle Island, spent the day, had the greatest time, and the nicest people. And then it got to be time to leave, so we all hopped in that multi-cab, and he went back up that hill, and it was steep in that multi-cab. Had the 4-wheel drive on, and right up there. I mean, he knew he's done it many a time, but that thing handled it. So I'm pretty sure, Scott, just looking at our chit chat here, that's probably one of the things you'll look into. And our neighbor Edward Keebler, he's interested in getting one, and he wants it to transport different things that he wants to do. And he looked into it, and it's going to end up being about 5,000 USD, yeah, which is 306,000 peso. Um, but he went to another place that I guess they're newer or something. I can't remember, but um, he's looking into it to get one himself. He wants one. So if I were a betting man, I'd say, Scott, that's probably something that you'll go for when we get here. And if I didn't upload that video, I'm gonna go back there. Then I'll redo it and I'll upload that video. And Scott, you can watch it and see what I'm talking about. Let me see here. Yes, sir. Okay, shower time. Be back in a few. Baby is finally asleep. All right, babe. I love you, sweetheart, and I'll probably see you soon. I don't know if you're going to the graduation party or what you're doing, or if you're going south sooner, but just keep in touch with me if you would, babe. I love you, sweetheart. Tell Warner I said take care and give the baby a kiss for us. Love you, sweetheart. So the tuk tuk will be like my F-250. No, that e-bike. Tricycles have leather cover top. You can drive it even during heavy rains and carry through the full pack. I man, I must not be seeing what you're talking about. Science e-bike. E-bike tricycle. I'll have to look that up. That's the one that we're looking at before, and then I said it's the one because you need to charge. It's electric. Yeah, it's electric. Oh, I got. Okay. Yeah, electric. Okay, e-bike. There you go. I seen a Japanese little truck here. Someone brought. Yeah, see that's probably what I'm talking about, Scott. When I said that multicab, That's what they are. They're little Japanese trucks. Yeah, yeah. Back in the states, dune buggies. Remember the dune buggies? These guys, man, I'll tell you what. That's when Volkswagens were popular. You take a Volkswagen, rip that sucker apart, put your roll cage over the top of it. Remember that? Man, they were all over the hills and everything in them dune buggies, and it was just a Volkswagen engine. Remember it sticking out? Yeah, that was cool. A Louisiana mud ride, yeah. That used to be a lot of small multi-cab taxis in the Philippines during the 90s. I remember the brand guy had us multi-cab. They used to travel around cities here. Really? Yeah, I still see, and I think I saw one in Tyassen. We went to Tyassen, and I'm pretty sure I seen them in Biowan also. They have like little multi-cab. They're not jeepneys as big as a jeepney. They're smaller, but they look like smaller minivans with the sides cut out, and they got benches in them. They don't haul as many people as a jeepney, but I have seen those, and that's probably what you're talking about. Science is that little multi-cab taxi. You don't. I'm just suggesting anything to you, Scott, and I will. I'll check that out for you and see, because I would be willing to bet that's probably more what you're going to want. Because of the 4x4. Now tuk tuks, they're three wheel. They got two in the back and one in front. There's no four wheeling with the tuk tuk. It's In fact, Russ and I we went to a place, I don't know, 3-4 months ago, um, and we had to go down some pretty rough terrain. Remember that, babe? When we went to Cuckoo's Nest. Um, Man, I got the tuk tuk down in there, and I told it, baby, we have to turn this around. I don't want to, only because it will beat it up, and I didn't want to. The road was really in bad shape. So, all right, my man Scott, Science, you guys, thank you so much for hanging in there. Chas, my baby, I don't know if you're gone. I hope
I love you, Chas.
everything's good. You guys have a great day. We got to get out of here. We've been on now for about almost 2.5 hours. But I'm not complaining. I love this. We got 10 thumbs up. We're happy with that. We had tons of you guys chat with us. I love it. And again, if you just let me one more time remind you about the watch time hours, if you could, whatever you could do for us to help us out.
Bye, Scott.
We'd certainly appreciate it. We're only 462 actually hours away, and we would really love to get the watch time hours over with and get rolling with our channel and what our whole purpose for Randy's Philippines journey is all about. So whatever you guys can do for us, watch time hours, would appreciate it. And again, thank you so much for joining us this morning for coffee. We've enjoyed ourselves. We've enjoyed our discussions. And tomorrow we won't have our coffee time. We're going to head for Biowan and spend the day. But
we can do live.
We're gonna try and do some live on the way to Biowan, and then we're going to do some videoing while we're in Biowan. So we'll have that coming to you guys. And then I'm pretty sure Friday morning we might be able to do our coffee again. I'm not sure. I got someone that wants me to do some interviewing.
Okay, guys.
I'm not sure. So.
Yeah, they're gonna interview you Friday, dude.
Yeah, I think they want to do the interviews on Friday. So we'll see how that goes. But Until then, guys, thank you so much for tuning
Thank
in
you
with
also,
us.
Science and
We
Facts.
really
Take
appreciate
care.
everything. What's that?
Alright.
Science, thank you so much for being here. You have a great day also.
Coffee and
You
coconuts.
guys are awesome.
Yes, Kat, we
Video,
bring some.
definitely we will.
We bring some coconuts.
Yeah, coffee and coconut. Thank you so much, guys. It's been a pleasure talking to you guys today. We'll talk to you again soon. Thank you so much. Take care.
Cool.